Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code ZERK for 15% off your order. And if you guys want to compete in tournaments for cash prizes, make sure to check out tourneycrypt.com.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about the market crash. I want to go over the market, how things have changed, and maybe something you guys definitely want to look into, and maybe want to try and do something today to prepare for what's going to happen over the next couple of days. But with that being said, I hope you guys do enjoy these videos, and if you do, make sure you guys drop a like on them. I really don't do that many market talks. I only do market videos whenever it's something very, very important. Now, I will be having a video tomorrow going over my Zero Chill review, kind of my review of the entire promo. And I want you guys to comment down below right now. Give me one thing you liked about this promo and one thing that you disliked about this promo. I did also just do a Ghost of Madden, Patrick Willis, and Julio Jones gameplay. You guys can definitely go and check that video out if you have not already seen it. But let's go over the market. So everyone has been tweeting me nonstop all day, and I've been seeing it myself as well. The market has definitely taken a crash right now. Now, this is almost, I want to give you guys a warning about this, by the way. If there is a specific player that you are 100% certain you want on your team, right now is not a terrible time to go ahead and buy them. However, keep in mind, we've got the playoff promo coming up. The playoff promo is probably going to be Friday or Saturday. I know last year it was actually on a Saturday, so it could very well potentially be coming out this Saturday, or it could be coming out this Friday. We don't know yet. I will let you guys know as soon as I do. Make sure you guys turn the notification bell on so you don't miss that video as soon as I know the info. I'm going to let you guys know everything that I know. And I did also already make a video going over what you guys can expect to see from the promo. So we have that coming up. But don't forget as well, we have Team of the Year. Team of the Year promo should be coming out very shortly as well. They did already announce that we're going to be getting the Team of the Week, Week 16 and Week 17 on the 7th, I believe, of January. So we'll be getting that the 7th, and then I remember that last year it was actually January 14th when we got the Team of the Year promo. So basically, the market is crashing now, but it may crash again this weekend, depending on what comes out, because we're going to be getting a lot of good players, like a lot of really good high overall players, more higher overall players, and then we're going to get the Team of the Year promo, which last year in the Team of the Year promo, there were some really high overall guys, 95s, 96, 97s, 98 overall players in that Team of the Year promo. So we're definitely going to see a little bit of a market crash there. So I'm just warning you guys right now, the market is definitely down quite a bit now, but I wouldn't go crazy. This isn't the time that I would say, go out and buy your team. No, I wouldn't say go buy a team. Like, if you sold your team before the Chris promo expecting a market crash and you're thinking now is the best time to buy, I would not say that at all. I would say wait until Team of the Year, because that is probably when we're going to see stuff drop even lower. But if we take a look here at specifically, obviously the Ghost players, a lot of people ask me, why did Ghost kind of shoot down in price? Well, the reason they've actually shot down in price is pretty simple. They get down because today is one of the last days you guys can actually go ahead and use your Kindling, and with them just flooding the market with a bunch of Ghost players, like flooding the actual game itself, giving us new Ghost men present, past, and future players. Everyone's using their Kindling today. You guys see, I haven't used my Kindling. I have 238 Kindling now, and that's it. So I literally used it all, got a bunch of Ghost players. I've been selling them. You can see my coins went back up. I've been holding on to a bunch of Ghosts. The market is definitely down a little bit right now. One thing I want to tell you guys about, though, keep in mind, when this promo's over, Kindling goes to training. So any of these players you find that are super cheap, you may be able to find yourself, a couple of snipes here. If we take a look at these Ghost of Madden presents, they're about 194K. Now that's 94 overall players, right? If we take a look here at 94 overall players, not just Ghost, just in general, a 94 overall player for all offense. What is the cheapest 94? Well, it actually was Patrick Holmes for 194, but aside from him, if we take a look, we have Emmett Smith about 220K, Barry Sanders about 220K. If you can find the cheapest value for Zero Chill players or the cheapest value for Ghost players, more than likely, I don't think they change it, but more than likely when these players do turn back into training, they're going to be the original value of a player. So a 94 overall Zero Chill will quick sell for the same amount of training as a 94 overall whatever other player, doesn't matter. Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, any other regular player. Now you can see 94s, they're not like a big difference, but if we take a look, say, at the, I guess we'll go with the Ghost and Madden Pass, right? 94 to 95s. Obviously, they're going to be 95s. Bo Jackson right now is 260K. If we take a look at the all-defense, you guys can see that currently, Michael Strahan is about 260K. And if we take a look at the actual 95 overall players, not Ghost, not Zero Chill, but say John Elway, he's about 267. So slightly cheaper, but really not that much. But keep in mind, people are using their Kindling throughout the day. So if you guys want to stay on the auction house today, it's honestly not a bad idea if you want to get training. I don't think you're going to be able to really flip much at all. Honestly, I don't really think you're going to be able to like buy these players and their prices will shoot up tomorrow. We need something to actually cause us to actually need training, right? Like, we didn't really ever get a blitz promo this promo, which I'll talk about that quite a bit in tomorrow's review of this, but that definitely would have changed a lot of things in terms of prices. But you can definitely go ahead and try and find some cheaper players to go ahead and hold on to for when they do turn to training. Now, like I said, we have the Team of the Year promo coming up, and then we also got the playoff promo. Do we need training anywhere in there? Maybe we could use it for like exchanges, but as far as I know, I really doubt we're gonna have anything that like we need it for. We shouldn't be getting a blitz promo in the playoffs or with the Team of the Year. The next promo that we can maybe get a blitz promo in would be, of course, the Super Bowl promo, which unfortunately for some reason they decided to not do with Zero Chill, so I don't really know if they're gonna do it with that. But with everyone going ahead and just using all their Kindling today on 94s, 95s, you know, whatever players, it's not just causing Ghosts of Madden to come down in price, but it's also causing other players to actually come down, because it's pretty simple effect here. When someone else comes out, right? So if we take a look here at, say, let's see, 92, 93 overall, all defense. You see there's a lot of Zero Chill players currently going around, and then there's the Brian Burns, there's Jesse Tuggle, Justin Simmons. If there's anyone, like say Jadeveon Clowney, who's about 165K, that's pretty dang cheap right now. But if there's anyone that, say, got a new card today. So today we got Julio Jones, right? So we take a look at wide receivers. Julio Jones is very good, but with Julio coming out, that causes the rest of the wide receiver market to kind of crash a little bit, aside from probably Randy Moss, because honestly, that Julio card, very good, like really good. I compared him to Jerry Rice. He definitely demolished Jerry Rice in terms of stats once you power them up. You can see the wide receiver market is definitely not very high. I mean, Dante Hall is 140,000 coins. Donald Driver is 150K right now. If you look at all their prices, they are definitely going down. Randy Moss Series Redux currently we're sitting around 335K or so. Now, the 94 to 95 overall wide receiver market probably didn't change a ton, but Michael Irvin is under 200K now. And this is still, in my opinion, one of the better wide receivers in the game. He's going for 180,000 coins. Aside from the 95 overall wide receivers, I mean, he's very good. Compared to Julio Jones, you know, you get -1 speed, minus a couple jumping, minus a couple in basically every single stat line, but it's still one of the better wide receivers in the game and a game changer at that. Terry McLaurin, I thought this card was very good as well. That, of course, the Ghost of Madden card, though, he's down to 229,000 coins. Jerry Rice is about 300K. Larry Fitz is under 300,000 coins. There's been a lot of stuff coming out, basically, that led up to the market finally crashing like this. Them not doing any sort of a blitz promo or really giving us much to go ahead and spend our Kindling on, except for Ghost players. This was basically bound to happen when they released all the Ghosts and didn't give us any sort of blitz offers. Even Randy Moss now is about 409K. Now with this promo as well, we did get quite a few QBs, including the NFL 100 quarterbacks, so much so that even Patrick Mahomes is 190K. Tom Brady, you guys can see, is about 260K. Daniel Jones LTD 315. I pulled him last night. You guys probably saw that video. If you didn't, check it out. I pulled him, and I sold him for 525K right away, because I knew that with today being the final day for Kindling, everyone is going to spend their Kindling on maybe the 85 plus packs if they're not going to go for the Ghost, and there's going to be a lot of Daniel Jones pulled. I mean, look at how many Daniel Jones are actually up on the auction block. And if we take a look at 92 to 93 overall QBs, you guys can see everyone has basically crashed. So if there's anyone maybe you want to look into investing in, maybe not so to flip them, but to have that specific card for a later time, I think now is like basically a pretty good time for some of these lower overall guys. Like Lamar Jackson, 330K. Like I told you guys, when Patrick Mahomes came out, everyone was selling their Lamar Jacksons. I actually picked Lamar Jackson up and I powered him up. Why did I do that? Because he's going to get, it looks like at this point, he's more than likely going to win the MVP. So if he wins MVP, then when the NFL Honors comes out, EA actually releases those limited time cards. So Lamar Jackson, if he wins MVP, He gets like a 98 overall card. So we get a 98 Lamar Jackson. That's an end game card. And I know that we have Michael Vick in the game, but like seriously, 93 overall with 92 speed, acceleration of a 93. I believe that if Lamar Jackson gets a 98, he's going to be faster than Michael Jackson. Michael Vick. He's going to have like 96, 97 speed, which means that with the right chemistries, that's 99 speed. And as long as he gets his throwing stats up a little bit as well, that's probably my QB for the rest of the year, is Lamar Jackson. So to me, it was 100% worth it to go ahead and do. And if there's anyone like that you want to look into, or maybe someone that's already a little bit low that won't fall down like I just showed you with the Michael Irvin, you know, he's about 180K or so. Michael Irvin is really not going to fall much lower than that. Even with Team of the Year coming out, even with playoffs coming out, he's really not going to go much lower than that. I mean, one position we definitely saw fall today, of course, was middle linebackers. You guys can see Willie Lanier is now 218K, Jesse Tuggle about 208K. The middle linebacker market was really never that expensive, but with them putting out Patrick Willis today, he's only 600,000 coins. And that's kind of a theme you guys are seeing this year. There really isn't anyone that's, if they're not an LTD, right? If they are LTD, then yes, they can be pretty expensive. But for the most part, if someone is a set card, they're never around 1 million coins. You really don't see that much. Even players like the Series Masters. If we take a look here at how much Brandon Cooks is actually going for. Now keep in mind, yes, Brandon Cooks been out for a little while, so people have had Series Trophies saved up, and they definitely had enough to go ahead and get maybe even multiple Brandon Cooks with the way that some people are with this game. Brandon Cooks only 100K. And he's supposed to be one of the rarest cards in the game because you need so many trophies to go ahead and get him. This year, things just have never been that peak, like they've never been over 1 million coins plus for a certain player. I don't think there's one single player's entire game that sells for anywhere near 1 million coins. Brandon Cooks is 800K, and I think he's the most expensive player in the game. But aside from LTDs like him, Sherman, Khalil Mack, you really never see set cards over maybe 700K, and that never really lasts that long. So my advice to you guys always, when it comes to picking up new players, just wait a couple days because the market will at least fall down for them. Like right now we have Julio Jones selling for 475. Well, everyone thought that Randy Moss was going to be so expensive, but he is currently down to 400K. If you wait a week, Julio Jones probably 400K or even way cheaper depending on who we give the playoff promo, and especially when we get the Team of the Year. So I just want to let you guys know, the market's low. If you want to pick up some training points, you guys definitely can. If you want to get some guys that are, higher overalls that are going to then turn into training in a couple of days here, then definitely go ahead and do that. And taking a look here, you guys can see with the Zero Chill does say 1 day and 19 hours. So if you guys ever want to see exactly when everything expires, when your Kindling goes away, when players turn to training, just come back here and look at the store because it does say right here 1 day, 19 hours, and 13 minutes. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the vid, and of course hit that sub button down below. We have a lot of stuff coming up very shortly. I will be doing a review, my personal review of the Zero Chill promo for you guys tomorrow. I don't know if we're getting any content, but follow me over on Twitter. If we do, I'll let you guys know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time.